So this is the current version. I've made a few changes from the last one that I posted. I've added these buttons here just to tweak the speed up and down. That takes it up by about 0.1%, that by 1%, similarly down. If I hold my finger on them, it continues to sort of cycle through, adding more and more. And I've made it so that the touch buttons started instantly at that particular speed. And I've now got a rev counter on screen, which works okay. Although it does jitter about a bit, it gives you enough guide to be okay. So if I choose, say, 1300 here, you can see it fires up immediately. And it'll settle at about 1303. Thereabouts, slightly under 1300, thereabouts. And the slightly irritating noise is from the tensioner that I took off the treadmill, because I couldn't get a belt of the length I wanted. I had to go up to a 30-inch belt and then tension it. But as I change speeds here, it changes straight away. I don't need to go through the start button routine each time. And where I found in use, it scores quite heavily over the old Shopsmith, where I used to have to wind the dial to and fro. Now if I'm doing something on the lathe, I can stop it and then restart at the same speed just by pressing the start button. So that will fire it back up to 750. I've then still got the various tools across the top, and I've made it so that each of those, as you change, it automatically sets it back to a 0 setting. And I just felt that that was better, just in case you were working on the table saw, for example. If you had it running at 3800, you didn't want to have to risk the possibility of the bandsaw starting at that speed. And it does get up to 3800 quite comfortably. The other thing I've added is a calibration screen. So that allows me to change settings from 0 up to a maximum of 867. So there's 867 different speeds in theory you can set. And all you do here is you type in the target revs into that box using a keyboard, and then here select what you think is going to be an appropriate speed, and then you can tweak it up and down. Once you've got it right, clicking calibrate runs it. You can see the revs here. Once you've got it set on what you want, you just press save lookup table. You only need to do this process once. Once you've calibrated it for your machine, it's done. So that's about the only changes. I can still move this, it's just held on with magnet. So if I'm in pillar drill mode, I can stick it that way, or I can stick it on the end of the, see, that's pretty solid. Or I can pop it on the end of the bandsaw. I've just glued a steel sheet inside the bandsaw to allow that to happen. Inside the box now, I've got an Arduino and a Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi takes care of the screen. The Arduino provides the revs per minute and sends the pulse width modulation to the MC2100 controller from the treadmill. So all seems to be working.